Hi everybody, my name is Dave Anthony Sette Ducati, and I'm going to show you how I play Moon River using the chord melody style. We'll take it measure by measure, and I'll show you each chord form. It's really not a very hard song to play at all. So let's take a look at the first measure. We have a C major 7th chord, and the way we play it is like this. Okay. The next measure, it's an A minor 7th with an added D, and then we have a C note. So we play that like this. There you go. Third measure, D minor 6th, and then we have some passing tones. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, and I'm holding my first finger in a bar so that I can get those passing tones. Now we go back to the C major 7 chord. Now drop your first finger down here to get that C note. Now we're on measure number 5. We're going to do that D minor 7 again with the same passing tones. Measure 6. Measure 7 is a D minor 6th in the lower position. And the way that we're going to do that, you see it on the screen, and that's the way the fingers are held. Then I have an E7 chord. All right, we're up to measure number 9. Very simple. So let me move this closer, hold on. Measure number 9, A minor chord, but only hitting the inner 4 strings. Now, measure 10. I'm going to move to this form. I'm going to take the ring finger out of the A note and put it on the G. And I put the pinky up here on the G higher. So we got measure 9 is this, measure 10. And you see that I use the pinky to get that D note. Measure 11 is an F chord, making a bar, but we're only going to go up to the 2nd string. Okay? Measure 12. We're back up here now, and we're going to use 6 on the 4th string, 7 on the 5th string, 8 on the 2nd string. See how I did that? I shifted the hand position. So that's measure 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let's take a look at measure 13. An A minor 7 using the inner strings. And I put the pinky up there so we have the three notes. Measure 14. Looks intimidating, but it really isn't. So we have the diminished. And then we have a simple B chord. And then using the ring finger, I'm going to get that 5th. That's that A note. So measure 14. Measure 15. Looks intimidating. It's really kind of easy. E minor 7th up here to an A7 chord. And you drop your pinky in on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. So let's take a look at that measure again. Once again. And now, measure 16. It's a D minor 7th chord on the 5th fret. Bar chord. Okay, we're going to go back to the main melody again. It's going to repeat. So measure 17 is that C major 7th chord. Measure 18 is a duplicate of the second measure. Measure 19, a duplicate of one of the earlier measures. Measure 20. Measure 21, a duplicate. Measure 23. And then 24 is the E7. Okay, so we've duplicated what we did in the beginning. Now 25, we've got another duplication, an A minor on the inner strings. Duplication in measure 26. Then we hit that G. Now we're coming up to measure 27. This is a diminished chord. Very easy to make. 1, 2, 3, 4. Measure 28. It's actually an F13 chord. Not hard to make. Fancy sound name. The name sounds fancy, but it's easy. So, and then a bar. So you can see that, right? And then we have in that same measure a single note. So measure 25, measure 28. All right, let's go on to measure 29. The same C major 7 chord. Now I'm going to go on to measure 30. Measure 30, I'm just breaking up that D minor 6 chord. Okay, so let's take a look at measure 30. Hit the D string. Then we have those eighth notes. But I do arpeggiate that chord as I start to run. Measure 31, we have that chord already. (32). 33. 34 is the A minor. 35 is a D minor chord. Well, I hit the second chord as a single note, but you can go like this as it's written. And then a C chord. All right, so that's the breakdown, measure by measure. It's really not very hard, and it sounds really beautiful. So go out there, make a beautiful sound.